Hey guys, I'm Brad and I'm a VR game developer. I made Night of the Wendigo, Attack of the Drizzy Drones, Data Rot, Quarter 5, and I'm working on other stuff that's coming soon. And I've been answering your questions about game development. So here's a question right here. The question is from Trina, and she says, what's a good game for a mom who often gets dizzy in VR games? That's a question and I feel like my mom would ask. I think for me, my go-to game for someone who's new to VR, so they're not comfortable in VR yet, like they might get motion sickness easily. My go-to recommendation for them would be Super Hot. You might have heard of it, you might not have heard of it. Now, people might even say it's an older game now. But in that game, basically, I recommend it for people who aren't comfortable in VR yet because really you just stand in one spot. Your feet are planted in one spot and you're just kind of looking around, moving around, grabbing stuff. And it's pretty easy on the player as far as motion sickness goes because the game isn't moving you around without you physically moving around in real life. On the opposite end of the spectrum would be games where you use the joystick to push forward and then in the game your character moves forward. And I remember the first time I experienced that was horrible. Like I was not used to that at all. And it really made me sick really fast. I feel like now a lot of games aren't afraid to do that because I think a lot of the players are getting more used to kind of getting thrown around in VR, which I think is interesting. But anyway, the short answer to your question is I would recommend Super Hot as my very comfortable game for new VR players. Another thing, if you're looking at other games, I know on the Meta Store specifically, if you go to a game, you can scroll down, like down past the description, and then there'll be a whoever made the game can choose to give the game a comfort level, meaning how comfortable would this game be to a VR player? And I looked, and Super Hot is comfortable, or whatever the word is for like the easiest, most comfortable level of comfort level, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's another way that you can find more games that would not make you motion sick is by categorizing the games by comfort level. Okay, if you have more questions, ask me the questions, and if you want to hear the answers, then you better follow, otherwise you're gonna miss them. All right, I gotta go.